Welcome back to episode 6 of Let's Get Unserious. I'm your girl Yazzie TV, and I'm here with the one and only DeAndre, aka DMZ.
It's me, guys.
DeAndre, introduce yourself to my audience because they don't know you.
Well, if they don't know me, then they don't really know you.
Oh, there we go.
That
you
part.
Ate. Okay.
So, Yazzie is my friend. She's like a sister to me. I think I've known you since I was like 15, and I called Yazzie and I was like, listen, I did not even know her.
He didn't.
I didn't know her. I actually had to take her number from someone sent me her Instagram. Somebody I don't talk to anymore, but we're not gonna
Right.
But they sent me her Instagram, and I was doing a radio show at the time, and she came along, and
Here we are.
here we are many years later. Like
Not too many.
I'm on her couch.
Right. Not too many.
We were minors, so
No.
we're still pretty young.
Exactly. I'm still, you know
I'm
what I
younger,
mean?
though.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like the little engine that could anymore, but like, I'm still, this train's still going.
Definitely.
I thought DeAndre would be a great guest host for this week because there has been so much mess. And where do I want to start? I think I'm going to start with yesterday. So yesterday, Sweetie caught a stray. I like Sweetie. If you followed me when I was on the No Jumper podcast, if you
like
followed me
Sweetie?
before, I like Sweetie. I like Sweetie a lot. I think she's like so entertaining. I think that she looks amazing. I think she just has like a great personality. And I don't know her, but I used to watch her vlogs a lot. And I thought she was really good at that. So someone tweets, she just dropped a song, I believe. And somebody tweets, I bet Sweetie wakes up every morning, brushes her teeth, looks in the mirror, and thanks God for colorism. She responds, yikes, tasteless humor. Nothing witty or clever about this whatsoever. Matter of fact, joking about a serious psychological battle is never funny. If you don't agree with my art, that's fine. But don't identify me with behavior that condones discrimination because I don't. Thanks. I just love her. But you are tensing up.
I'm not tensing up. I'm
How do you
honestly
feel about her?
When you said all of those compliments, I noticed you didn't really say anything about her music. You said like her personality, you said, her vlogs. I didn't hear anything about her music.
So with me, right? Like music is obviously like, I guess subjective, right?
Yes.
So
I can like Ice Spice.
I can identify that somebody is not like great.
Okay.
I've never been like delusional about stuff. Like there's some stuff that I listen to that I can acknowledge is trash, but I do know who would like it. And I do know that there is a lane for it. Yeah, for example, like Ice Spice.
I like Ice Spice. But
a lot of people like Ice Spice.
But we've had conversations.
Yeah. Is Ice Spice the best rapper? No, but I think Ice Spice knows that. Just like I think Saweetie knows that.
But I do agree about the colorism comments. I feel like especially, in the Black community, I feel like we go through this a lot. And I feel like it's slave mentality. We're not going to get too much into this, but I just feel like it's very much, the mentality of, lighter people in the house and, darker people outside in the field. So they created this, this systematic problem between us and our own, you know what I'm saying, in our own race, where
Right.
people feel this way. And I feel like sometimes when, I'm not saying colorism doesn't exist because it does, but sometimes in these situations, people just throw that on people.
But they're not throwing like her being a colorist out there. They're saying that Sweetie does benefit from colorism. And she does. Most
people
of the talent out there right now is. And I'm not going to say that I'm not aware of that. Like that is, come on. Like it's stupid to be shocked, almost. But I do agree with your point as far as, like if someone's just not talented or they're just not it for you. But I mean, the truth of the matter is that is you benefiting from colorism.
I agree. In a sense, I agree. But at the same time, I recently went through this myself, where someone was saying that, I'm not black.
Okay.
I am not black enough because, I could look like I'm something else and I reap benefits of, those type of things.
Yeah.
And all I can say is, I'm like, we're black. Me and you are both black people.
Right.
You're black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we, I don't know.
So basically,
that's all I'm gonna say.
He want to dance around it because he don't want to get.
Because I know it could be. It's not that. I know it can be a very long conversation.
No, it could be.
It could be. I talked about this when I got a haircut the other day on Friday. I got a haircut and I talked about this because it's a hard thing in our community. Back to what I was saying about the slave mentality. This is something that was brought to us. They created that jealousy and animosity between people of the same race that are different colors because it's like, all right, we're going to treat these people that are lighter better. And that has brought us back so many years. Like, just forget slavery, just the mentality of you're lighter, so I'm going to put you in the house, and you're darker, so I'm going to put you outside, and I'm going to make your counterparts feel, like you're better than them. So now it's creating animosity between us. So we can never really unite because there's hidden animosity.
Yeah.
I
can agree and, disagree with these points. I do want to say, though, that I do think that was a really, really great response on her end. I think that it's good to acknowledge these things because the more we acknowledge these things, the more we can move forward. So conversations like this, her response, and the state of the world, just being aware of these things, it always is really, really good as far as the steps to move forward. Now, where we go from, acknowledging, obviously you got to put the work in. You can't just acknowledge something and, not put the work in. I don't know how. I think it starts by obviously these conversations and then just helping put people on, pushing people forward. Because there are a lot of, other talented artists out there that don't get maybe the same shine that other artists do because of, the way they look and things of that nature. Because to be honest, I think one of the best albums that dropped this year is Doechii, and she's a dope ass dark skin
Love Doechii. Love Doechii. Love Doechii.
I'm not gonna lie, she's taking it.
What? Nissan Altima?
Yeah,
what?
She's taking it. She's amazing. I genuinely think she's a great artist. So I'm glad that we are able to.
That is the new music I'm listening to.
That's
when we get there. That's new music that I'm listening to. I like Doechii.
Actually, speaking of music you're listening to, I played a Kehlani song in the car, and he touched my radio. Do you know how much you have to not like something to touch somebody's radio? A minute and 12 seconds into the song.
You know what's so crazy? We talked about this, and I said that we weren't. You said we weren't. Yo, this is like love bombing right now. We said I don't know how I feel. I'm honored and I thank you for putting me on the couch, but for you to just sit here and cross my boundaries like that when we said we weren't talking about I'm not talking about
Listen,
it. I'm not talking about it. So
listen, here's my thing. I meet a lot of people, and I've been a Kehlani fan for a really, really long time. And I meet a lot of people who they have the same reaction as you. And I don't know what the disconnect with her is because she makes really good music.
Maybe it's her marketing team. She was at Atlantic. I have people I like at Atlantic, but maybe they weren't doing what, you know what I mean? And then she also did, say things, you know what I'm talking about. We're not going to say what she said because...
No, I mean,
I know you cool with saying it, but I'm not saying it because you want this to get world syndicated. So we're not going to say what...
No, not world syndicated. Well, I'm just saying, I don't know. If it's me, it's me. Maybe there is a disconnect that I'm not seeing there. But
I don't know too much of her music.
She's a great artist.
I feel like, how it'd be like Mariah Carey? I don't know. I know her.
I don't know her.
I know her.
But you don't know
But
her.
I feel like I don't know all of her. I know more about her dating life maybe than,
Tea.
But we're going to get into... So it'd be like that.
Tea.
It'd be like that.
Actually, while we are on the topic, now that you brought it up...
It'd be like that.
There is beef in the streets, y'all. And in the streets, I mean my phone. What is going on in the world? There's TikTok beef, and then there's Cardi B and Offset beef.
And there's Twitter beef.
And there's Twitter beef.
We love Twitter beef.
Oh, so many beefs. Jeez. Cardi B and Offset. I'm sure everybody saw by now the tweets, the videos, the lives, the accusations and allegations and assumptions. How do you feel? Because everybody is really in shambles. Because I was actually in the studio this weekend with academics, and this was such, like, the world stopped. Like, no one can believe that there's, allegedly a rumor out there that Cardi B was, cheating on Offset while pregnant. And that is, I'm not going to lie, men are in a spiral about this. What do you think?
I have 2 comments.
Okay.
So, I had a joke.
Okay, tell it. And don't ever start a joke by saying you have a joke.
I think I'm done with the joke. It's over.
Okay.
Okay. Second. Men are going to be surprised, but women have been sleeping with other men while pregnant with other men's babies for forever. I don't think that's anything new.
So, okay. Also, T. Here's the thing.
Yes. I'm sorry, ladies.
I think people are coming from
Don't cancel me.
I think people pick and choose when to have morals, right? Because, like, again, Cardi didn't cheat. She allegedly cheated back. She's been getting, they've had their issues, like, publicly.
Yeah, I saw the tweets. I saw like a whole thread about everything he did.
Yeah, and
I was like, damn.
She's, from what it looks like, she's held it down for a while. So I just find it, and also I feel like she's a troll. Like, I feel like she is trolling.
But I also feel like men lie. Like, I feel like that's something like.
But everyone lies.
Everyone does. I really don't. I'm not in their bedroom, so I genuinely don't know. But I'm going to say that, at this point, it is what it is. At the end of the day, he's having a child with her. I feel like whatever they're going through, I'm not a fan of arguing on social media. I'm not a fan of putting my business. I'm very private. I'm very private. We have a lot of public conversations, but as far as like my private business.
You beefed on Twitter before. I need you to bring that.
I didn't respond.
Oh.
I didn't.
I don't know her.
I don't know her.
Oh, I hate it. I don't know her.
I don't know. I don't know her.
Well, what I will say, I feel like people pick and choose when to bring out their moral compass, especially in this day and age.
I definitely
because you cancel
agree.
One person for one thing, and then another person does it, but then we let them get a pass, and then it's like, that's how I felt like a few months ago on TikTok. Tana Mojo, I think that's how you say her name. She has a podcast called The Canceled Podcast, and her co-host had racist comments. The racist comments blow up. They blow up. They blow up. Everybody is like so pissed, right? Everybody's got a think piece. Fast forward. I'm pretty sure she's still on the podcast. Even Tana, the host, spoke out against her. Fast forward now. I'm pretty sure she's still on the podcast, and it's like it didn't happen. I feel like we're picking and choosing, and I feel like at this point, Cardi B I just don't feel like she's all the way wrong.
Who said that?
A lot of people are saying that.
I didn't. It's me and you here today.
We're speaking for the viewer.
I'm gonna be real. Like, in the words of Cam, not every day, B. I'm not going. I'm not going to say that word on here, but I'm
crying.
It's not every day, B.
I do think that just in general, there has been a lot of negative energy as far as entertainment as a whole. But I'm really invested in TikTok beef because it's been getting treacherous on TikTok, low key.
Again, I'm personally not a fan of, like, I'm talking about me. I love watching it.
Yeah.
I'm not like, we're not talking about that on my internet. Like, even certain things, I'm just not. But continue. I'm just not. You feel me?
Wait. I'm
saying, like, I don't get how I get that people are very personal. You share things on the internet, but certain things I'm just not doing.
Mm-hmm. No, that's understandable. But I'm talking about just like public figures in general. The beef has been crazy. We got Ray Monte. We got the girlies fighting. But I need the girlies beef to wrap up. Because I even made a TikTok about this. Every time I scroll, I see Amaya, Sandra, Amy, and Lil CC on the beat, Sydney. I need either somebody got to come out and make a statement because everything is alleged. Nobody's confirmed anything. I need somebody to make a statement or a diss track and drop it by tonight because I'm over this shit by tonight. And I'm not even playing with the girls. I like all their content. I followed I'm pretty sure I followed all of them at one point. I like all their content. What's being alleged sucks, to be honest. But like, I can't have a dragged out beef because I'm gonna get tired.
Niggas die every day, B.
No, literally, I'm
like,
tired of it.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not a fan of like if it was me in any of their positions, I don't know what's true or what's not true. But what I will say is, I'm not getting on Beyonce's internet and being mad at another female for what happens with my man, unless they're my friend or we have some type of relationship. But if I don't know you, like, I don't really feel like the loyalty is owed. Okay. I'm personally not somebody who likes to deal with people that are, in relationships. I don't know what their situation was. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not.
Yeah. I'm into hip hop culture and I'm
into hip hop culture too. And I personally, you lived in LA though. Like, I'm talking about as somebody
but I didn't live. See, here's the thing.
You lived in LA.
When I lived in LA, I didn't live in that LA.
But you still knew of, like, me personally, I'm a Bibby fan. And, I know Maya. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
No, that's understandable. Like, no, this is taking personal side. This is like just conversation.
Just as people, I did not know that they were I didn't even know who Little CC was until Drake mentioned her on a song once. Like, Little CC on the beat.
She produced that beat for Money in the Grave, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm saying outside of that, like, and this is no disrespect to any parties, I did not even know. And I'm a Bibby fan. I love G Hurt. Like, Swervo. I don't Swervo. I didn't even know they were a thing.
Yeah. No, why are you answering this like you're on 2020?
Yeah, no, I just didn't.
Relax.
I didn't know they were. I
feel like I'm getting super political right now, and it is not that deep. This is not our beef.
I didn't know they were.
We are spectators.
But
I am a spectator.
But I didn't know they were a thing to even say that, because I watched the TikTok and she was like, "Oh, we were public, and I'm as a person on an Instagram and on young in that age range. I did not know that they
were together.
I didn't even know who she was, and that's no
shade.
No shade. Like, like I know Ari and Moneybagg, and I know, like, I didn't know them to be together.
Yeah.
And then my thing is, like, from even the way she told the story a little bit, it seemed like it was not the first time. I don't know if that's the story or not, but from her side, it didn't seem like the first time. And my thing is, like...
Thank you. Finally, I'm getting the person I know.
Like, I don't know
who the hell came in here before.
That's what, I'm trying to be politically correct, because you know what I'm saying.
No,
you know what I'm saying.
But I'm not trying to get nothing out of you.
I'm not trying to give you nothing.
I'm not gonna bait you into anything.
But I feel like in LA, that's what they're doing.
Listen,
I feel like everybody is.
Well, I didn't hate LA, but I hated living in LA.
It's very mixy.
It's too mixy.
It's very, very mixy,
But from the East Coast, the girlies are fighting.
Oh, it's terrible over here too. But I'm not getting on Beyonce's internet and talking.
Why does everyone say it's Beyonce's internet?
I don't know. It's Beyonce's Twitter. I'm not doing that. I'm just not calling somebody out or making a video, because it's like, are we? Sorry, oops. The unclassiness is. Are we fighting? Because if we're not fighting, like,
we're too fucking old to fight.
So then, what are we really? You get on the internet and defame me?
I think that people. I was also having a conversation about this too, because we were again talking about like relationships and things of that nature, and just backpedaling to the Cardi B thing, and Ack was basically saying like the last thing like a successful like person wants is for the person that they're dealing with intimately, or like
it's embarrassing.
They don't want to be embarrassed by the person that they're with, like whatever the case may be, which is totally understandable. And I think certain things like are. I like to take my L's in silence. Like, that's my thing. I'm one of those people. Please, like,
twin,
if he's cheating,
where have you been?
Literally,
no,
like, if he's cheating, like,
Come on.
I can't tell y'all. You feel me?
Come on, because that's what you worded it perfectly. That's what I meant. I'm personally not. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not
like,
admitting that
I'm not letting y'all know
what.
I'm getting
That's
cheated
what
on.
I meant by I was
clockwork.
private. Like I'm not letting y'all know. Like
like the tea. Like that's crazy because one, I'm gonna probably still be with him. So it's just like, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. We know. Like, what are we talking about?
Not anymore, though. We're changed people. We've changed our standards. We're not going for anything anymore.
We're setting our boundaries. And that's
We
another
are.
thing. It just didn't sound like her. It just sounded like she went back.
Let
And
it
that's
go.
okay.
Let it go.
Raymonte.
Go back to
Raymonte.
Go back to Dateline.
Okay.
All right, now not too much on the girlies because we're an equal opportunity employer over here. So now we got to get on the boys. The boys are fighting
For the girls, because she had that, you had in your bio for the gays, and you didn't have any
for the girls, the gays, and the guys that get it. That's my audience.
Okay.
If you don't fall into any of those categories, get the fuck.
Got me.
But now I have the gays. So
it's me, light skin on Viv.
oh my God, here we go. Raymonte is a huge TikTok creator, right? And it's him, DeAndre, Malik, and another creator, Davey. They're all really big on TikTok. Actually,
They're all so cute.
I'm
really upset. I'm
so
upset
handsome.
about this.
They are such a handsome friend group.
They are a handsome
Truly,
friend
all
group.
of them across the board. I'm not gonna lie. I really did I tried to do as much investigative research as I could to figure out what the actual issue
Twitter's
was.
hard.
But I assume from what I've gathered, Davey tweets about I guess he's grateful that he has real teeth. Like he likes his real teeth or something.
I like my
that.
real teeth too.
As do I.
Let's
know
smile.
what I mean?
Come on, let's do a smile real quick.
I'm not smiling on this damn camera. But he tweets that, and that triggers his old friend group. Now, Raymonte and Davey went to high school together. They were friends, and they did TikTok content in the past. And we all knew they fell out because they stopped posting together, but we didn't know what happened. Yesterday.
We should never know what's happening. Look, to your camera.
Yeah, there we go. Yesterday, he gets on Twitter, and they are going back and forth. And let me tell you something. I read these tweets. These tweets are Bible scriptures. And I can tell you I read every single tweet and ask me if I understand what the fuck's going on. Because I don't.
It's personal.
It's very personal.
I think it's
that's
personal.
why it shouldn't have been on the internet.
Again, I'm not arguing with anybody on Beyonce's.
Is that your thing today? That's it?
I'm just not, I'm against it. And I also feel like as, black men, black gay men who all have great platforms, I don't want to see y'all arguing.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this anymore. And I'm messy because we was just whispering about some shit before.
That's my thing. He is messy, so I'm confused as to who this is right now.
I'm changing. I'm trying.
Only when the camera's on.
No.
That's fake.
You know what we was going to do before I got here. But no, I'm going to be real. I'm not arguing. And I just felt like it was very dragged. I'm a fan of all of them. But I felt like it was very dragged. It was very all over the place. I understood why they would feel like he was coming at them because of the tweet. But it's also like, I love my real teeth. And I know I have friends with veneers. I have friends without veneers. I know people.
Oh, also, yeah, the whole friend group, I believe, has veneers. And that's kind of what triggered the shade in case anybody lost translation.
I just feel like it's very messy. And supposedly I saw in one of the tweets that Raymonte and Davey live in the same building. Like, come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
What's going on?
And there was talks of, SA. And those are personal things.
He said that he told
that he was SA'd.
And he told him, and that allegedly when he was arguing that when him and Davey with Raymonte and Davey were arguing that Davey told people about the SA and about personal things. That's another thing. Certain things I joke about a lot of things. I might joke about how your man is cheating on you, but I'm never gonna joke about SA. Yeah. That's not funny.
I understand, and that's understandable.
And we play a lot.
Yeah, we do. About too much.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was just so hard to keep up with. Even TikTok creators who I follow, who usually do breakdowns and synopsis of situations that are going on in pop culture, even they were like, we actually don't know what the actual issue is, but it definitely shouldn't have been on the internet. And if they want to come out and clarify, then that's going to be what they do. because it was very hard to follow, and it does seem like just deep rooted and like a real friendship conversation should have been had. It sounds like a lot of miscommunication from what I read.
It is a lot of miscommunication, and again, as young Black gay men, we need to get off the internet. We're trying to get these bags. Like, let's not stop any type of promotion for anybody. Let's not stop anybody's bag. Let's not stop anybody's. Like, if we could make a call, this is what they want from us. They want us to be having these type of arguments. They want, you know, us to be like baddie shot o'clock. Like, I love baddie. We're going to get into that baddie. But I love baddie shot o'clock, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always have to be this type of energy. And they weren't giving that. It's been giving fun, friendly.
It gives positive.
Like,
it gives bubbly.
Vibes.
Like, they speak on, like, you know, some social matters and stuff. So,
they were just doing something with HBO Max, which I think is great.
I saw that yesterday.
With Kamala, like they moved Tamara Hall.
Yeah, I saw. No, it was. That's what I'm saying. I actually do hope that they are able to reconcile, because I do actually enjoy like what they have going on.
And sometimes less is more. Like, and this is, I don't know Raymonte, but I'm gonna just say this to him, and I'm saying this to all of them on platforms. When you have a huge platform, as somebody coming from marketing, PR, I tell people this all the time. When you respond to people, you give them a platform. I watch the artist respond to another artist and them get like a 4-track deal with like Rock Nation because the clout was there, and you know that time point where everything was about clout. And it's like, stop giving people clout. Stop putting fire and fuel to things where it's like, you know?
Yeah.
If you're going to walk away, walk away. Don't halfway give us an answer unless y'all gonna do a breakdown YouTube video or something. If y'all not, then you know what I mean? Or
because then it just leaves room for people to just make the situation worse.
Unnecessary.
Honestly. Yeah,
Unnecessary.
I agree. But the baddies.
Let's get ratchet.
Now let's get ratchet.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
I give DeAndre a homework assignment.
So it's me, Dre's World, reporting here from DMZ. With the news. And I'm here to say, I've never seen Hunger Games. But I would imagine the Baddies East and Baddies Gone Wild auditions was like Hunger Games. And the fact that these girls are willing to do this much to sit on stage with Natalie Nunn is mind-boggling. Watching the whole thing, you could see how uncomfortable Cash, because she's no longer going as Cash Doll, so we're gonna respect her as Cash. She was saying Cash on it. She had Asian Doll, Dream Doll, and Cash, not Cash Doll. Cash. Okay. But I like Cash Doll, so we're gonna let her be Cash.
That would have been cute. That would have been all the dolls.
But no, it's the dolls and Cash. LMAO. Josie and the Pussycat Doll. Right. Josie and the Pussycats. It was Josie though. Cash that fuck. Period. I'm grown.
Right.
But she looked so uncomfortable with like watching them fight, and then it was like Natalie was like, "Get that hoe," and they was fighting. You could tell Dream Doll was extremely uncomfortable. It was just very, you know, I was uncomfortable for them. It just looked very, very intense, and I know it was a lot for them. Cash looked uncomfortable. Jazz. I know if you was there with Dream, you was uncomfortable. Jazz know who she is.
Yeah.
You was uncomfortable. So it just looked like a lot. They're doing jumping jacks. She told him to kiss the person to the left of him. There was a gay guy there, and he kissed a girl. And it's like, I'm bi. But he didn't look like, he just was he was kissing because he needed to kiss. And the girls too, and they was kissing. It just was like, it just seemed like.
Zeus need a Rico. Zeus need a
We said we're not talking about that.
Zeus need a Rico.
But if we're going to talk about Rico,
that sounds crazy. That is insane. Yeah, no, Zeus, I don't actually know what the hell is going on over there.
It was giving groom. It was giving, like, I want to see how far y'all going to go to make sure that y'all going to...
Honestly, I don't even... And those shows, the problem is those shows are so popular. And it's because, like, we find enjoyment sometimes of other people's, like, misfortunes. And I just can't imagine getting up, getting ready to go to an audition, and the audition is I got to make it out of there unpunched. Like, that's insane. I could imagine
paying, like, girls flew to the Midwest. Like, I know a girl, I'm not going to do that.
You know somebody who flew into a Baddies audition?
Yes. Why you do that? Why do you do that? you not
because the jokes tell themselves.
Look, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Like that is insane. See, but like that's my thing. Like, and even the people who get on Zeus, right? Some people have like careers outside of that, I think. But here's the thing: I never hear anything about the career. I just know you're a baddie with a chain.
I feel that with a chain, they was fighting for the chains this season.
Yo,
Lord.
Oh my God, they was crying for the chains.
They was crying for the chains. Oh my God, it was just.
It's so bad.
It was just a lot. Mariah Lynn, tell your cousin. You know where I'm going with this.
What's up with Mariah?
Get it together, Kim.
What happened with Mariah?
Look,
is she not on there
Is that the camera I'm looking at? Get it together. Which camera? All the cameras.
Look at all of them.
Get it together. Send this episode to him when this comes out. Tell her get it together.
What happened? You're not
She got beat up. Then she got beat up another time.
See, like, but she's
always trying to fight people. It was just...
She got heart, man. She got heart.
Chihuahuas got heart.
Yeah, she's little, but she's lion-hearted.
She's not Meek Mill. Hold on, wait a minute. I need her to finish.
Listen, my thing is, but you see, Mariah Lynn has been on reality TV, right? For a very long time. Why the hell is Mariah Lynn on? I actually think Mariah Lynn is better than baddies. I think she's above that.
Well, I mean, Love and Hip Hop is not, reality,
it's not what it used to be.
Even that. Reality TV is not what it used to be.
It's not.
It's
not
boring.
What it used to.
It's especially...
And it's violent, apparently.
It's very violent. And also, it's one of those things I feel that it's like movie stars. Movie stars don't do reality TV because it's like, if I can see you 5 days out the week, why would I go pay to go see you at the movie theater on the weekend? Mm-hmm. Angelina Jolie would never. Mm-hmm. Certain people would never. But at the same time, with these reality stars, we have things like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You don't need VH1 anymore. You don't need MTV. You don't need these platforms. These platforms are so that these influencers can get paid and get to a broader, audience.
Influencer culture is kind of fucking everything.
Yeah, but you don't need it. So it's like, they don't need to, you know what I'm saying? They don't need to do that. So, baddies, I guess, is paying. They're the most popular, TV show right now. Except for, Dune Jaja, but that shit is crazy too.
What is no. My age is starting to show.
Jocelyn.
Dune Jaja.
The Puerto Rican princess.
Yeah. Oh, she has a show also, right? Jocelyn's Cabaret. Yeah, that's crazy too.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
I seen her literally, some girl was talking to her, she choked her out, like mid-conversation. No like, how is this legal?
Well, she can't choke nobody out this season. She got a Rico.
Like, everybody get hit with a Rico. Shit.
I know,
this is crazy.
This is so crazy.
But you know what's worse? Now That's TV.
I don't even watch Now That's
I'm not going to, when I went to get my hair done.
I always call you.
Shout out, Nage.
Shout out.
Love you, Nage. One thing about Nage, she gonna have Zeus and she gonna have Now That's TV. Now That's TV.
How?
Now That's TV.
I don't watch Now That's TV. It's too much. Zeus is already enough, and it's not my account. No, I'm not paying for that.
No, yeah, I was about to say I want more for you.
No,
Now That's TV is just as bad but worse.
They're fighting the girls from the interviews for baddies. Some of them came from Now That's TV, and they had to prove themselves. One of the girls came from Jocelyn. She had to prove they're doing push-ups, jumping jacks.
Like,
they're fighting. They're kissing people.
It's crazy. It sounds abusive.
Yeah, it sounds like they're getting ready to make sure, like, how far is she willing to go? I supposedly, Lemmy is sleeping with all of them allegedly.
Yeah, he's running a little
waiting on Rico.
Listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but everybody needs to start being more aware and seriously tap in. Use your frontal lobe. Like, shit don't be.
What's going on with Eric Adams? Free Eric Adams.
That's your man. That's your mayor.
Over here at DMZ, free Eric Adams.
You're the new honorary mayor of New
Me and
York.
50 Cent.
Literally, I'll run the city.
I'm giving 50 Cent the key. I'm giving him. He's earned the key.
No,
G-Unit.
It was them taking the key from somebody and then Eric not having the key now. That's dumb as fuck.
That part.
Eric Adams. You know what's crazy? I'm obviously from New Jersey, so I never actually understand why New Yorkers hate. Well, I didn't understand why New Yorkers just were not a fan of him so much. And then obviously I'm watching and I'm reading things and I'm learning things and I'm like, yo, y'all really, nobody was upset.
I've seen Eric Adams before in the club. And that be my thing with like
no,
political.
because why everybody always want to be the rapper? Where's Suge Knight? Like,
my thing is with political people, like, if I'm anywhere Eric Adams is, if like I was around.
Because low-key, that's good for you, because you're with the mayor, but the mayor's with me. You.
Like,
T.
That is T, because like I am fab. Look at me in this pose, but like come on. Come on.
That's crazy.
I'm going to sit here and we're going to watch this investigation. Hopefully they film this trial. We're going to see if they're really framing him. I'm going to, for once, give a, let's give a black man a chance. I feel like we're very quick to turn on our people. I feel like, other people, white.
You are a New York resident, though.
Forget that. White people stand with their people. They stand with their people until it's no proof. Like, when them little girls be going missing and the mother kill them, they be with them until they be with them until they find out the body was in her. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, no, Sandra didn't do it, and they going on search parties. Like, soon as something go wrong, we go on the internet. Yo, Eric Adams.
I'm not gonna lie, you might be the only person who has this stance. I don't know anyone.
I don't know. My thing is, we genuinely don't know. Mm-hmm. It's not like people have not been framed. We watched episodes of SVU when they framed Olivia.
Well, so I saw a synopsis.
SVU.
SVU. I saw a synopsis and it doesn't look good on Eric Adams' part. Just with like the text messages and it's like a 50-something page like breakdown.
Yeah, that's I gotta call my grandmother.
Yeah.
Shout out to my grandmother. She gonna know.
Yeah.
But I just feel like celebrities, politics. I know he's not a celebrity, but just him.
No, he is. He was at Say Less.
I know. I seen him there.
He's literally he is a celebrity in his head.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need to. We shouldn't be doing that. That's like the Janet Jackson thing. We shouldn't be.
Janet Jackson, I love her so much.
I love her too. Can we take a moment of silence for Tito?
But listen.
I know how you
can't
feel.
attend another Jackson funeral. I don't have.
You are honorary Jackson.
Catherine done lost 2.
Yasmin Jackson.
The Jackson.
You're not
3.
with the Bobbies no more. You a Jackson there.
And then for Janet is grieving, y'all. Don't take her serious right now. She knew Kamala was a black woman.
Some people are saying that.
I know. I agree with those people.
Okay. So are we not addressing that? Do we have enough time to address that?
We can gloss over.
Okay,
I think obviously Kamala Harris is like the better candidate.
Okay. But how much do we know about Kamala?
We don't really. That's the thing. I don't know Kamala really, because there's so many things that have just been out there and like, just kind of like shape-shifting a bit in just like the accent. And then it's like, she's black, she's Indian. I don't know. But our presidents.
But you're black and Indian.
I'm not Indian.
Oh, snap. I didn't.
I'm literally not Indian.
She's not. I'm sorry. She's Egyptian. Don't. Everybody chill.
Look, the jokes tell themselves.
Everybody chill.
Yeah, but I don't like try to like fit into like.
I mean, you're black though.
I believe so. But sometimes black people be like, oh, you're mixed. And you know what? I'll take that. I am mixed.
We talked about
I'm mixed with something.
We were talking about
that. Happened to me this weekend. Ack was like, you don't really count. You're mixed. I'm like, well.
I don't really think he's
Jamaican.
I don't really think he's the one to say who counts or anything. Like, just saying the people he's hanging out with. But
like, I just feel like I'm not going to ever argue that back. Like, I will always accept that. But with Kamala, I'm confused.
I feel like she's trying very hard.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I feel. I didn't know how to like.
But then Trump is also trying very hard.
Trump is a actual psychopath. I don't even know why he's even in this conversation. Like, it's nuts that he's even made it this far. I think Trump is a reality star. Just, when you're like underqualified, but you get the job. I feel like that's I feel like that's the Trump situation. But he's entertaining and people like him.
It gives the episode a scandal.
And yes, but unfortunately it seems authentic to who he actually is. As opposed to, where Kamala, people feel like she's not necessarily authentic. Like you said, like you don't really get it sometimes.
Yeah, I want to say that I'm not sure who the better candidate is. I still have to do some more research before I wear anyone's trucker hat and endorse them. But what I will say, because I saw a really cute one, and it was pink,
crying.
But we're going to get into that later. I'm not really sure, and I also feel like she is trying very hard, but also he is trying very hard
Of
on
course.
the Black community. He's paying all of our artists to come up and to do this.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I honestly, this election is
like,
very
I get
confusing.
She's at a podcast. I think Kamala's at a podcast. I think, like I said, back to Malik, DeAndre, and Ray. I think they were with Kamala. I saw them with Kamala.
But that's the thing. Our presidents and potential presidents are doing like tours. Like they're on tour right now. They're doing podcasts, which is like crazy. Like we're in a weird time.
Yeah, I didn't know they did. Like, I think it's dope.
It's cool because
she's
it's like
campaigning
new
the way
age.
she wants to campaign.
I fuck with that. I'm not, and I'm not downing her. Like I'm not coming down on her. I just don't get it sometimes. That's it. Obviously, I think she's the better candidate. Obviously, but out of the two,
I
just
fully
don't get
it either. Sometimes,
Yeah.
it's like, if you Black, why we gotta do all this?
yeah, it just feels.
Just go to the cookout.
It's just chill. Like just chill. Be regular. Whatever the regular is to you, just be yourself. Like I don't know.
I agree.
It's just too much. Like
It is a
reading
lot.
in between the lines, and
I agree. It's a lot.
I just can't. It's a lot going on.
I cannot.
No, literally, I really cannot because I just don't understand. Everything's in a disarray.
I agree.
We're in like, we need to really like start like reeling it in. Like we're the new adults.
We didn't even have a cookout this summer. When are the kids? How are the kids gonna get glizzies and burgers?
Because who grills?
Who
grills?
I don't know how to grill, guys.
Nobody wears sandals.
I wear sandals.
Nobody wear the aprons. Nobody cracks open a Heineken and stands over the grill. Like
who's drinking Heineken?
my uncle's drinking Heineken.
I'm not drinking Heineken.
What are you, a Corona Modelo?
No, I'm not drinking beer. I have to be drunk.
To drink, you have to be drunk to drink a beer?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're not good.
Yeah, but liquor isn't good.
No, but liquor can taste better than a beer. I'm more of like a Presidente guy if it's real, real cold.
Oh,
or a Corona. I've had a Corona if it's real, real cold.
Okay.
I gotta be real, real drunk to just be drinking on a Corona, and that's me feeling real, real Hispanic.
I feel like if you don't drink, like I feel like if you drink beer like throughout the year, you're kind of like weird. I feel like it's a summer drink.
I don't drink it at all.
Yeah, but like people do actually like go out and order beers.
That's real Spanish.
And I feel like that's very like.
That's real. Bitty bitty bong bong.
Is that racist?
What? I just did.
That bit. You
bitty
just
bitty
did.
Bong bong.
Mm-hmm. Is that racist?
I mean, it's almost Hispanic heritage, but I am Hispanic.
Oh, period.
So.
I just wanted to make sure.
Not you clocking me.
I'm just trying to make sure.
We're having so much fun right now.
I just wanted to know.
So, do you have a man? Yeah, that's what I'm.
Guys, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have a man. Do you have a man?
Does a man have me?
Does a man have you?
Have I told you a man has me?
You don't tell me much.
Don't tell anybody much.
Yeah, the way you tensed up, a man might have you. A man doesn't have me, but
God has me.
I have me, and God has me, of course. Well, DeAndre, it's been a pleasure.
Has it?
I'm glad you came to sit with me today, and we can discuss social issues, the mayor, Cardi B, and what else? Everything.
We did a lot today.
TikTok beef.
We did a lot. TikTok beef.
And guys, I appreciate you for hanging in there and watching episode 6 of Let's Get Unserious. Catch me next time.